Yeah, I know. Last video I said that it was gonna that video was gonna be the last Obi-Wan video I was doing for a long time. But I want to do another one because I thought that this video would be kind of cool to make. It would be just basically 10 changes that would make to the Obi-Wan show that will make it better. Because the Obi-Wan show, it's not perfect. It has a lot of problems in it. And although overall I do like the show, I'm not the biggest hater of it. Definitely not. There's a lot of Star Wars haters out there. They're going to hate on the show a lot, but I'm not one of them. So yeah, but I do obviously feel that the show has problems. So 10 changes to the show that I think it would make it so much better. Okay, and one of the changes can't just be like just make it a 2 hour long movie because that would change a lot of problems. But I don't really think that's really fair because it has to be a show still. I think. But someone did edit that show into a 2 hour long movie. Okay, that was cool. Someone actually did that. So good job. Actually, that's a really cool idea. Anyway, let's get into this. Okay, so number one, we have Reva be the main villain. Okay, so I'm not really the main villain. Okay, Vegas Vader probably should be the main villain. But I don't know. We should probably have Reva be more of this, more of a focus, maybe, and maybe have her be a little bit more competent. Also, have her being less of an annoying character. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have much of the other Inquisitors. I mean, sure, they could be in a series a bit, but for me, maybe have Reva a little bit more competent, so that maybe it's a bigger surprise when Vader and the Grand Inquisitor kind of laugh in her face in the fifth episode. I mean, in that sense, we could even get like a lightsaber duel between Reva and Kenobi, and just throw one in there. Why not? Why not? I mean, Reva could even beat Kenobi. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. An Inquisitor beating Obi-Wan Kenobi. Wow, he's pretty. He sucks, man. Number two is for just have a bigger budget. Now, the budget for Obi-Wan Kenobi probably was, not small, I guess, but for Disney, it was just kind of lazy. Like, we know that they could probably put in 8 times as much money into this thing and, be absolutely fine at the end of the day. They make billions of dollars each year, okay, Disney? I know that you can put in more money, and I don't know exactly how much money they put into this show, but it's probably not nearly as much as going into Andor. I don't understand, man. Do they still not have faith in the prequels? Come on, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi and Hayden Christensen are returning, and so much people watch this show. It really deserves to be, the best quality show of the year. Okay, I think it might even be a bigger success than The Mandalorian. I know that's just because of this, it has pre-existing characters in it and all that. But yeah, no one's gonna watch Andor. I don't understand why they put so much effort and money into that thing. Whatever. There's a lot of weird things and just designs in the show and stuff they had to kind of not put that much budget into. Like the lightsabers, they just kind of turn to baseball bats half the time. Don't even get me started on the Grand Inquisitor. Like when they just put in the CGI to make his head a little bit longer. Some of the CGI face stuff just isn't the best. Like they could have gotten rid of some of Anakin's wrinkles in Episode 5, definitely. And a lot of stuff just really does feel like it's just on a budget, to be honest, because a lot of the planets are just kind of dark deserts, and like the planet that Obi-Wan and Vader are fighting on wasn't really that memorable, and I will get to that later. But yeah, I really wish the show just had a little bit more budget into it because we all know that Disney has the money. Okay, so that's pretty unfortunate. Number three is more flashbacks. Yeah, in the cancelled movie for the Obi-Wan show, there was a flashback where we got to see Luke and Obi-Wan do a duel on Mustafar, kind of a flashback and kind of a warning that if Obi-Wan put all the pressure of Vader being his father and all that and all the past onto Luke, that it eventually turned him to the dark side. So that's kind of a reason why Obi-Wan doesn't really tell much about Vader or Anakin or that in Episode 4 or anything like that. Any of those secrets. And yeah, that was a really cool flashback that we really should have gotten. Why didn't we get that? And even more flashbacks would have been great. Maybe a little bit more of Anakin and Obi-Wan, maybe on Mustafar, maybe that would be pretty cool. And yeah, I do love the scene in Coruscant, especially because of the Easter egg that Anakin is looking out at Padme's building, stalking her. That was pretty funny. It was great, and it proves my point that it proves that I really want more of these flashback scenes. And who knows if there's going to be an Obi-Wan season 2, then we might get some more of these flashback scenes. Actually, maybe I probably shouldn't be talking about Obi-Wan season 2. I mean, I don't know, it could be confirmed by the time this video comes out. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe. We also got a few Order 66 flashbacks in the temple. I don't really think we need to see much of them. Like seriously. That was the closest we have gotten and probably will ever get to seeing Anakin actually slaughter younglings. We didn't see like the lightsaber really touching the kids, but we saw him like slash them, I guess, in a way. I mean, like it was a lot closer than we got to any actual Revenge of the Sith movie. Still don't understand why Disney did that, but okay. Okay, so number 4 on my list is Commander Cody, and again, the original Obi-Wan Kenobi movie script, the Commander Cody actually kind of solved a few plot holes. He was going to be kind of looking after Luke, kind of, while Obi-Wan was gone, I guess, looking after him. That would be cool. I just don't know what else to add here. Commander Cody would be such a cool addition, okay? He would come up Obi-Wan on the street and just kind of scare him and say, yeah, hey, just kidding, dude, but you gotta look out, man. There's some dangerous people around. Commander Cody, great addition to the movie, in my opinion. Well, to the imaginary series that we'll be thinking of, okay? In our minds. And not only wish to add here, because I talked about this a lot in the previous Obi-Wan Kenobi video I did. Go check that out, please. Please? Okay, number 5 is a big one that I really, really wish there was just better lighting in the show, because a lot of the scenes are just so dark, man. Not like the dark and like, oh my god, Empire Strikes Back is so dark, and there's darker themes and all that. No, the lighting is just so bad. I mean, I thought Solo, Star Wars Story was a little bit darker on the lighting side, but no, this is just on another level, man. A lot of the stuff in Episode 4 I could barely see, or like, the problems with the Obi-Wan and Vader dude is that, you just can't really see any of them. Any of the duel or anything. Both of the duels are done in dark locations, come on, man. All the other Anakin Obi-Wan duels you could actually see, and it's the flashback duel you could see at least. I mean, that was cool. That's why it's such a breath of fresh air when Episode 3 we went onto that planet. It was the grassy planet, whatever. It wasn't really that memorable, but it was just cool. Good lighting. I was delighted. Okay, we actually got out of the hellhole that was the bad lighting. Just Episode 4 in the whole. It's just bad lighting all the way through. It wasn't really that hard. Come on, man, just get some lights around here, man. Seriously. But on the surface, this isn't a big issue, but seriously, I mean, it kind of ruined a few episodes for me, so yeah. And there's only 6 episodes, man, you can't waste these ones. Number 6, the final duel should have been on Mustafar. Yeah, I mean, again, the final duel was just in this place, and it was just very rocky and stuff, and it was kind of dark and all that. And although I do like the final duel, it's one of the best scenes in the whole series. But I think it would have so much more impact if it was on Mustafar. And I know it wouldn't really make sense for it to be on Mustafar, but I don't care. I don't know, have Vader capture Obi-Wan and bring him back to Mustafar to relive their duel or something like that, or even have Vader trying to drown Obi-Wan in the lava like Anakin, like Obi-Wan did to him all those years ago. Instead of Obi-Wan getting dragged into lava on the dark planet that they were on in Episode 3. Why are there so much dark planets? Is that racist? No, it's not. I mean, as it stands, the duels in Obi-Wan Kenobi just cannot compare to the ones in Episode 3, unfortunately. But whatever, it's fine. If the one was further, then it might have standed a chance. It would be really, really cool to see this Mustafar in this way again. But we do get to see Vader's castle and all that, but still. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, so number 6, or not 6, that's number 7. I really would have wanted to see more Luke. Now, Leia in the show is pretty good, and I guess I'm not too angry that we didn't get as much Luke because there was Leia in there, so, kind of makes up for it. But still, it could be cool to see more Luke in the last episode as well, because, just kind of runs away, and that's it, man. We see a lot of Owen and Brew in this show, though, a lot more than we see Luke. Whatever. It was pretty cool seeing him and Owen go to the shop, and it could be the Toshi station for all we know. Wait, no, the Toshi station was in the Boba Fett show, wasn't it? I feel like it was. I feel like I remember someone talking about that. If there's a season 2, I really want Luke to be prominent in that show a lot, and maybe Leia could be like in a few scenes or like a cameo or something, but I really don't want her and Obi-Wan to meet again, just because we already had the mess up this time with the continuity. I don't want that to happen again. Disney, just leave it. But Obi-Wan and Luke interacting is fine. It is pretty obvious that Obi-Wan and Luke know each other. in it by the time of episode 4. I mean, Luke doesn't know Obi-Wan very well, but him and Obi-Wan going on an adventure when Luke was like 10 years old would be pretty cool. Like, let's say Obi-Wan, or let's say Luke gets into a fight with Owen Beru for something, and then Luke runs away like children do. And usually when children run away, they'd come back instantly. But, it's Tatooine, and think people are dangerous, so there could be kidnappers about, and Sith Lords, like what happened in season 1. So Obi-Wan will run after him, and maybe they can go on a big adventure and all that. Maybe go on like spaceships and go on like go different planets and all that. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, whatever, it'd be pretty weird. Luke just leaving the planet, so maybe that wouldn't happen. But at least just have like that be an episode. That'd be pretty cool. But again, Luke not being very prominent in season 1 is not that big of a deal, though. I wish there's a few more scenes with him, especially in episode 6. Okay, so number 8 is one of the biggest ones that I have a big problem with this, okay? Don't have Reva being stabbed. Now, a lot of people are saying that Reva just shouldn't have survived, and yeah, okay, sure. I mean, I think Reva should survive because I kind of want to see Reva's life afterwards, like her trying to make up for the bad deeds that she did. I mean, personally, I think that's a really cool story to tell, so maybe that's the story that a Reva show could tell. Or just the life of her being an Inquisitor. To be honest, I wouldn't really mind which um, era they went through with, like before Obi-Wan or after Obi-Wan, to be honest. But having her being stabbed twice, it just wasn't a good idea, especially when she was a youngling. She could not survive that, man. She was just a little child, okay? I'm just saying. And let's say she did get stabbed, right? And then, when she came to Tatooine and stuff, shouldn't she have died because she let go of her anger and all that? So there's no reason for her to stay alive. Actually, a reason why Darth Maul died is because he kind of let go of his anger in a way. Or like, well, I mean, maybe. I feel like I've heard that around somewhere, but that's the reason why Darth Maul died, right? I mean, actually, conveniently, it was on Tatooine at nighttime, so they could have mirrored that in a way if they actually had Reva die. But I don't want Reva to die, so basically, we just don't have Vader stab her either one of the times, okay? Even if Vader was to stab her as a grown up, just have Reva play dead and not be stabbed in episode 3. Like in the flashback that takes place in episode 3 of Revenge of the Sith. Okay, let's say for the episodes present day in episode 5 of Obi-Wan Kenobi, she basically maybe survives somehow. No, she doesn't get stabbed. She escapes. Okay, and then I don't know, somehow finds a transmission of Bail Organa. With the big plot hole of him just saying all the details of where Luke is and everything, and Bail Organa, you messed up, bro. So yeah, something like that. Please don't have her be stabbed. Can we just, since stabs kill people again, please, come on, Qui-Gon was like the only one to die from a stab wound. Okay, now I know I am kind of struggling with this list, because this one does not really matter. I would have liked to see more Qui-Gon, like, no, Obi-Wan trying to reach out to Qui-Gon, because it kind of feels like just a few scenes and that, and that's it. I think there was some at the beginning of the 3rd episode or something, one of the episodes, but I think there should have been more of it, because, everyone was expecting for Qui-Gon to appear in the show, but then again, I mean, some people might have just not really presumed that, like, I think there should be more, like, foreshadowing or something more of it. Okay, maybe some in this, in the 6th episode especially. Now, I was expecting Qui-Gon to reach out to Obi-Wan during, like, when he was stuck in the rocks, but I think I like this, how after Obi-Wan overcome his fear of Vader and everything and like that, and cleared his mind and actually was fully connected to this Force again, that he was finally able to reach out to Qui-Gon and all that. I like that. So I don't have a problem with that. I just would have liked to see more Obi-Wan reaching out to Qui-Gon, but it really does not affect the show that much, so yeah, it's just kind of a nitpick, to be honest. And the last point is a very important one. I really wish we could just see this one. Come on. But Obi-Wan should have stayed for some blue milk on Alderaan, man. He really should have. Like, seriously, Bail and Leia and all that, and the mother. I don't know her name. Like, they were pretty rude. Like, 'cause they didn't even invite Obi-Wan in for some blue milk. They didn't even offer it to them. Okay, Obi-Wan delivered Leia back to them, and like, that's just kind of it. You know what I mean? Like, just they didn't really thank Obi-Wan in any way. Okay, they probably never repaid him because Bail blew up. We could have had a really nice thing where Obi-Wan and Bail were talking and all that. What? Inside and having some blue milk. Oh my god, that is the most important thing that happened, man. Come on, that could have been so nice to say. Okay, whatever, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button. this could be the last Obi-Wan video, but chances are it's not. I might make a video on the Obi-Wan Patterson cut that basically edits the show into like a big long movie and everything. But I don't know. I haven't really seen the full thing. I've just seen reviews on it and that stuff, so I might not make a video on it. And if I do, it'll not be short, and maybe you can go up in the extra channel, just like a little discussion video. Yeah, sure. See you guys next time.